Hello and welcome back to Techtonica. In our last episode, we set up some automation here for the making of the plants, so that we can have some of this plant fiber for fuel later on when we need it, and for now for crafting. We also have done a little bit of testing with it to see how many of these actually are used. It looks like, in fact, it might only be 2, because as you can see, this one's not even getting touch, like it's not even getting there, but this one actually is getting used. So it might just be 2 to 1 that we need to set these up with, which would be really nice because that's a lot of space otherwise. So 2 to 1 would be nice. And then we moved up here to our to our sky factory here in a cave, and started to connect up some assemblers to make some things. In the comments, slightly too late for me to record in the last episode, but from the episode before, there are... Oh, I forgot about those. Crap. There are a couple things here to scan, and I was editing my toolbars and forgot to put that in the toolbar. Do we need that? Yeah, we need that. Let's do... Actually, I'm going to move the map, I think. Yeah, let's go here. Let's do the scanner on 2, and I'm going to put the map down on 0. And maybe I'll put that container then on 9. I have a bit of extra space here in the toolbars, which is nice. We'll see. So we have a couple of inserters here that I totally missed the entire time. Someone pointed out that they're sitting here, but it was too late for me to show in the last episode. They look to be purple, which would mean to me that they are filter inserters. Which could very well be. So that could have been the filter inserters that I needed. Processor units gotten from them. Yeah, they were probably filter inserters. Oops. Oh well. So the one we found over there was the third one that we could have gotten, not the first one. So I'm just a derp and missed those. We still have our problems with iron and copper ores coming in. Brian suggested that it might be that these are... oops, I did the shift thing again. That these are hitting dirt, and we could fix that. Actually, I should have left it that way then. We could fix that potentially by using the mole to remove the dirt from their face. But maybe not also. And this might be that drillable limestone, or is that just the stone you can't edit? It's not glimmering, so I'm guessing it's not drillable limestone. But it is limestone you can edit. Okay. But it also could be drillable, I'm not sure. But these could be getting dirt, so they're not producing an iron every cycle. So we probably should put down some more miners eventually. But we really don't need it just yet because we're producing so much anyway. And I can't get through here. Okay. Mole, please. There we go. So we could... mole out this side of it, or go find some more iron elsewhere, for example. But mole out this side of it, and get some nice shiny iron here we can work with. And then mine it from both sides. So we could set that up later. Same thing with the copper. We're already mining it from both sides, but we could mole out some of it to get more. I'd like to test to see sometime if we can mine this limestone directly with a miner, or if we have to use that node that we found that was a shiny node in the back there. Back of that cave right over there, I think. Yeah, that's where it was. So, back to work. We did our power stair bypass with a power floor, and that worked. So now we have all the things being made here. I do want to... Well, actually, maybe I don't want to. Let me put down an assembler... Smelter, assembler, here we are. We've done an assembler just so we can look at some recipes here. We're not going to leave this one right here where we have it. But I think it was Brian pointed out that this is not crafting material, this is fuel material. So we might want to just instead belt the limestone over here, mix it up with this belt of plant matter coming out of the shredder, or the set of shredders once we have shredders, and make it into fuel for the smelters and the miners. So we'll do that probably at some point. We'll do that on the bottom floor. I think that makes sense. Thank you for that, Brian. So the next things we need to set up here are the mixing of different components. We have the iron components, we have the copper ingots, we just need to mix them. But I wanted to kind of think about, you know, how we might want to organize this to connect everything together. I think it would make sense for belts and mechanical components to be on the same, or next to each other, because they have the same 2 input ingredients. These would go later because they're much more combined. Containers, if we want to automate them, which I don't think we do unless we need them for the production terminal, which we should actually go look at. Use iron components and iron frames. Iron ingots and copper wire are both of those. I thought I saw another iron ingot copper wire back here. Iron ingot electric components. Okay. The electric components are going to use the plant fiber. We could do all the inserters. They obviously take previous inserters to make. The long and the fast require the first ones, and the filters require the fast ones. There are also stack inserters we haven't unlocked yet technologically, but they also require these other components too, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do those or not. Copper frames. That's the only place I think I saw copper frames. I was kind of looking through these a little bit, but yeah, I think that's the only place I saw copper frames so far. But that's just so far. So let's go and look at, again, what we need to make for the production terminal, because that's our goal here, our focus here. So let's see what we need to make. Mining drills we can we automate? Actually, can we automate those? Okay, let me just put down another assembler here. There we go. Can we make these things yet? Mining drills, yes. Smelters, assemblers, planters, threshers, okay, all those. Let's see, mining drills, yes. Smelters, conveyor belts, inserters, and process units. So we only really need to make the basic inserters. We also need to make processor units, which I think was a complex recipe. Processor units are here. They take electric components, which take plant matter fiber and copper ingots. But the rest of these take all the things, so we'll need mechanical components anyway. So we might as well just work on setting everything up, all the components up. Maybe not all the inserters, but all the components anyway. And once we have these set up and they're actually drawing from the iron and the copper supply, and we actually need more, then we'll go set up more. We can also set up more of this at some point if we would like. And it does, again, yeah, it does look like it's going to be a 2-to-1 ratio. And so I may move it, now that we've kind of done this, and make this maybe my experiment paddock, and instead build the power, or build the plant fiber processing underneath here or something. We'll see. So let's think about this. So we need to have copper ingots coming in for those couple of things. We need to also have iron components in for those couple of things. The thing that requires the plant matter fiber also requires copper ingots directly. Are those the only things that require the ingots directly? Copper ingots directly. I think so. I think the rest of these are complex things in their buildings. So, yeah. So if we think about it that way, we can bend the belt around. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. No, I didn't put any frames on my toolbars either. Jeez, Wally. Let's put those on this other toolbar here. Shift 1. Let's go 9 and 0 there, I guess. I guess that makes sense. We obviously need to make some more of the frames because we only have 84 of them. Or we will need to soon, I should say. We'll just add a couple of rows here. And I want to turn these. So I have the, you know what, actually, wait a minute. What if we don't need to bring the plant fiber down anymore, so that's fine. What if instead I do this and just keep the copper up here above? Crazy idea time, right? We have 3 dimensions, why not use them all? Can I connect you to there? There we go. I just got to do it like this. Keep the copper up here, and then we bring it down, and then we turn it to go... actually, no. Go here, and then turn. Go that way. I'm out of belts already? I sure am. And then the iron... No. Nope. The iron needs to go here first. This way. Just one. And then this way. More. And then I need more belts. Right. More belts. 200 belts, that should be enough for a few minutes. That'll go that way then. So my thought here, my idea here, is to use the copper ingots all in the same line, and then use the iron ingots all in the same line, and then continue the placement of whatever later. So these will come out this way. These will come out this way. Stop there. We need the plant fiber out here, like you, for that one thing. So we'll take that out from... Actually, no, we can't do that. Let's see. Copper. We need to bring all these other components out, though. All these other components need to go out. How do I want to do that? Actually, wait a minute. I probably shouldn't bind myself up like this, but I just wanted to look and see. Iron components, oh, they are used for other things. Besides mixing with copper. Yeah, they're used for inserters and things too. Okay. So we should bring these out somehow. What if I put them, like, in a central bus? That might be a good idea. Might be. And then I crisscross with the ingots when I need the ingots. That might be a good idea. Let's go with toolbar here. We have 6 things. Technically, we don't really need to bring this one all the way out, because we'll just use it first and be done with it. So, well, that's again assuming that those are only used for one thing. What about... I think I remember seeing... No, it doesn't tell you what it's used for. Oh, processor units. Oh, because they use these, right. Yeah, it doesn't tell you what it's directly used in. And it definitely wouldn't tell you if it was something you don't have unlocked yet, I assume. We could... Let's see, we don't need those components yet. We'll get to that eventually. We'll get to this stuff eventually. We gotta figure out how to get to unlocking... Oh, we gotta unlock Victor in order to get to these things. We could unlock the tool belt, I suppose. But the suit speed might be better. Oh, hover pack. I keep forgetting. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Accumulators. Guess those just store power. That's fine for now. Lights, beacon. What does beacon do? What does beacon actually do? Can I? No. Unlocks beacon. What does beacon do other than maybe mark a point? Like a sign kind of thing? So yeah, we have to unlock Victor before we can get any of this stuff unlocked anyways. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that we don't use plant fiber for anything else. That may be a bad limb to go out on, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's go... Let's see, so like 5 items. Let's go like here. 2... Wait. 3... One, 2, 3... But I'm going to put it actually more this way. 4... 5, perhaps. I think that'll work out okay. So this one will just come straight out to here. And then onward, of course. This one will come this way. R, nope, not R. R, this way. And this one will come out. I'm not going to bother using long inserters for these, because why bother? There. This one will come this way. And this one will come out, turn again, and go this way. So if we plan that way, and we have, let's say I pass the copper ingots across somewhere in this area, then we could do a set of assemblers. Somewhere in this area. And put that one there. At least for the ones that only take 2 things, I'm going to orient them this way. And we'll actually keep that one alone. Maybe. Is that it? Same line? Same place? No. Push it back one more. Also, push it over one more, I think. No. Maybe I move those over even more then. How are you with... We got plenty of room. Yeah, let's move those over a little bit more. Put this here. And let's take out these again. And let's do some more flooring here. Oh, I don't have enough flooring. Nope. Lots of flooring. Oh, good. It keeps the selection. That's handy. Okay. Come down here. Give me like, I don't know, 4 or 5 more floors here. 5. That sounds good. And we'll push these ingots out even further. Like that. And yay, I picked up some ingots. That'll go here. But I want to split the copper so that it goes this way. Up and over, automatically. Nice. And then ends right here. But I want to turn it. Oops, I screwed that up. I forgot to hit the turn button. Turn it in. And the reason I want to turn it in is because I'm assuming those belts will butt up against each other, and that would be a problem. Maybe not, but I'm assuming they're going to, and I don't want them to. Let's make a bunch of inserters. Wrong button again. Copper goes, you go, and you go. And this is going to be this one, electric components. Okay, there you go. Okay. And then these here, maybe I should move these out a little bit more even. Let's do it. We'll go there instead. That way I can add belts here in the middle of the stuff we're making. Smart. But that wasn't smart. Because I forgot that I need to split the iron component belt down here as well. That means easy to move back more. Which one of you is iron components? Not that one. Well, I only want to get one more space, so let's just do it, and I will figure out what I'm going to do with it afterward. Let's go one more back here. There. So these will be mechanical components and conveyor belts. Do I need conveyor belts now that I've done this? I think I needed conveyor belts down here, right? I should have written these down. That would have been the smart thing to do. Yeah, conveyor belts. 2,000 conveyor belts. Okay, so we're going to automate those. Mining drills, smelters, conveyor belts, inserters, and something else that I've already forgotten again. So I want to take the second belt here. Which means that I have to split it off of this spot. I'm on the wrong toolbar, that's why. There we go. Off of this spot, because that one needs to ramp up, and I'm assuming it can't ramp up with that other belt there. So this needs to come out this way, and then it needs to turn somewhere. Maybe even right away. Yeah, right away. Turn again, and come back this way. Why did that not T? Oh, that's why it didn't T. Okay. And then this can go up and over like that. That'll work. I like it. It's crazy. I could have also taken the copper up to the second height, I guess. If I had ramped this one up first, I guess. But I don't need to, so I'm not going to. Let's make a few long inserters. 5, that sounds good. That'll grab for the copper. Here and here. And then the regular ones will go here and here. For these iron components we don't have turned on yet. But now we do. There we go. Okay. We now have a few more things automated. Who is next?
10 assemblers.
Yeah, 10 assemblers. Hush. I think we'll do the iron ingot-based things next. So, not those two, but these ones here. That one, this one. Not that one. This one. Electric components, maybe not just yet. Let me think. Or let me... Yeah, do we need floors? Okay, well, I write these down. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to write them down. And we're back. All right, so I wrote them down. It wasn't the frames or the power floors. It's the what are they called? The processor units we need. So I'm not going to automate these yet because they're not actually a component like these are, and they're not needed for this particular task. So I'm going to skip it. I'd much rather do, say, the assemblers, or the inserters, and then the mining drills, the assemblers, no, the smelters, and the conveyor belts, which we already did, and the inserters, and the processor units. Those need iron ingots directly. So I think that was the only other thing that needed iron ingots in a pair recipe. So we'll do those next, after all. The electric components we have going anyway. Iron ingots. All of these crafted goods require at least a component, not an ingot. All these like final products. So that makes life a little bit easier to remember. So yeah, just a single assembler then in the next line. Over here somewhere, but of course I need to build this out more. Is that going to be a problem? Maybe. Number 9 here. Bigger floor. Here we go. Back a little then. Come on, come back. Little lag there. Someone asked me if I've seen, I think it's Brian also, asked me if I've seen any real lag. There's a little bit of lag, like when building things like that. Nothing that I see like processing lag-wise or keeping up with it wise, but the load and the save, loading and saving save files is quite extensive, as well as exiting the game is quite extensive. So, or saving's not extensive, just loading. Loading and exiting are the slow ones. So hopefully they're able to figure out whatever that is and solve that problem. Let's plan for these belts, though. Belts are here. We'll go this way with one of them. Just a little. We're not going to do the whole thing just yet. And then we'll go this way with the other one. Because I need to be able to get these out into the central bus here. We'll do that. And then we'll have the iron coming in. We'll skip a space just for fun. But the iron coming in here. We can always plan and later do the frames maybe over there if we want to do them. We can do that. This is going to require the processing units, which are these. So these need to come out as well to the central bus area here. I guess they would come to this one, but I'm just going to do a few belts. And then iron would come in and come across. We would split off those and tuck them all the way through here. So they'll come through like this. Processing units is the them I'm talking about here. And then let's do a assembler in the same line as this first one. Just for reasons. And we'll go right there. You'll be a number 5 on the other toolbar there. And you'll be a number 4 on the other toolbar there. Okay, so belt, please. Come this way. Go past the one you need to split from. And then put the one you need to split from in. That way it builds the splitter cube. Otherwise it doesn't build it if you stop right there. And then the copper, if we need it later, it'll come up and over, but I'm not going to bother running it just yet. You are complaining about... Oh, you don't know what's going on here. Right. Not those. Wait, what were we making here? Processor units. There we are. And then we need to bring these in this way. Yeah, they're going to come to here. Turn. And then continue along like this. Past. Let's do a number 4 here. Those are the electric components, right? Okay, good. Excuse me. And then we'll take a belt. I suppose I could also go up and over the bus, but I think with this game it makes sense to take the bus over the splits. Like that. And then that should start these making. Want to make sure. There we go. Wait, how much do those take? There they go. Oh, they take 2 of each. Okay, that's fine. Well, we're probably not at ratio, but I'm not worrying about ratio right now. I'm just worrying about getting it done. Getting things done, I should say. Because we're kind of just setting up an assemblage for assembling. We don't really need anything fancy. So we now have processors. So I think we can extend the belts this way. We need to make a lot more belts. It's a couple hundred more. I think we can do this and come up and over that now. Likewise here. I like how these belts are kind of funky with their ramps and stuff. It's kind of fun. And then yeah, I guess later if we wanted to have the other stuff being made, the floors and the stuff, we would take that up and over, and that would actually go up to the 3rd height, or well, the 2nd height, depending on if you count which one you count as 1, which one if you count it as 0 instead. But that would just go over like that, which means I guess that I could have done that with the copper after all, maybe later. And you're already backed up because you're only going to store 2 in an output slot, which is kind of annoying in a way, I guess. Okay, these also need to come out to here, and then go this way. Oops, and then go up and over. And then these go here and up and over. I should have just done the up and over the first time. There we go. You go here. You go there. I suppose we can hook the rest of these up too. That way I can see what's on the belts and know what I'm connecting up to what. It goes there, there, and there. Plus then I have at least a little bit of a belt buffer here too. And if we do storages, we'll do them all at the end. Whee! That is hilarious. That's hilarious. I like it. Alright, so next up is going to be mixing these more complex components together to make different things. I guess we need another assembler, which means I need to make some more. Make 5. I'm handcrafting things that I have on belts, but that's fine. I guess I should have made them like one at a time. Oh boy, yeah, those take a long time to make. That's why you only need 70 of them or 70 of the miners and 70 of the smelters for the final thing, for the next thing I should say, because it takes such a long time to make. Okay, so let's see, we made all of this stuff. We made those. We made this. We're skipping that for now at least. We made this just now. Belts we have going. We could make production cores. That would help for unlocking more recipes, but I think I could just handcraft those too for this, at least right now. Boxes, handcraft. For now, floors and these will handcraft. Inserters are really our next driving component, so mechanical components and iron components for those. And then we'll need to have mechanical components and iron frames, copper components and mechanical components. And yeah, processor units. Maybe I'll make 2 belts of processor, or 2 machines of processor units. We'll see. We don't need to automate either of these right now. So we need to split, let's see, mechanical components, iron components. Mechanical components, mechanical components. Mechanical components are going to be a busy bee. Iron frames, copper components, iron components. Okay, so these are mechanical components here. I guess we need more floor again, which means I need to make more. All of it. And that consumes all of my iron, so I'm going to go buy some more. We're still overproducing for what we need, so that's good. I'll grab some copper too while I'm here, even though I'm not using near as much. I like that you can walk up these belt ramps too, by the way. It's nice. Okay, so I don't need this one here. I do need some more floor here. And mechanical components are here on this side. We have 3 things to make with them. I think what I would like to do is split them both directions. Put a couple over here, and then I could have a couple over there too. Let's do belt here. Trying to decide how I want to do this exactly. These will need to come out. So they'll come out to here and then turn. I guess I should do the turn here, at least, because I don't want to go any closer than that with this. That'll ramp there, so this could go here. If this goes here, and also goes here, and I'm purposely not putting the belt down in between here, then we could do a couple on that side, and we have 3 we need to do, a couple on that side. These other things, though, we could split off above, belt them across, and then drop them down, like when we have 2 of them. We could do that. Let's try it. Why the heck not, right? So it'll come out to 1 beyond here. There you go. And good, that does split 3 ways. Glad to see it. That'll come out. There's our belts. We need to actually belt those over to the thing. But we'll do that at the end, I think, here. Actually, I don't know that I wanted belts on the bus specifically. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'll put them in a storage box at the end. That way I can have them for my own nefarious purposes instead of crafting. Let's see. The other components, I need to leave one of these assemblers up because I need to be able to check the recipes. And because I can't remember anything. So I'm going to leave one up right here. And we need to have, first off, inserters take the iron components, copper, iron frames. Well, I think given where the iron frames are, that one should be one that's over on this side. So let's go here. And maybe I can put the iron component one next to it. And then what if... What if this belt for these, which I'm not going to connect up yet because, again, reasons. What if it comes up to here and splits here? And then what if this one comes... Oh, not there. Don't do it there. comes out here and splits here on the ground again, like this. So this one could go in. Let's take this out. And then this can come out like this. Oops. Cue that. Oops. 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 Get the player out of the way. There we go. But if these come this way to there and stop there. This one would come out. Can it do that? It can. Okay. Now, what if this one splits this way? Can we do that? And then can we do to like this point? No, I need to be sooner. Come back to here. Oh, that works. I like it. Oops, I should have put the last one in there. That works too. That works nicely. As long as this will let me split here, which I think it will. From there. Oh, that is beautiful spaghetti. I hope you guys will be proud. There and there. This, though... Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. Take out this one. That one and this one. Run this belt over here. And then can this one go now up and over that too? Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, this is delightfully insane. Let's go with some long inserters here and here. And then we'll go with the regular ones here and here. You are going to be mining drills. You are going to be inserters. Good. Okay. I guess I can connect this up now. That's my testing one. I was like, what is that for? My recipe check one, I mean. Okay. And then we need to also split off, speaking of recipe checks, we need to split off the copper frames. No. No. Copper components for smelters. Copper components is this one. Yes. You hold E, and then you press E to take resources. Okay. Belt here. We'll do the same as the iron components here, so we'll go out to this far. And we'll do this, and we'll turn this back right here. Oh no. And then go that way with it somewhere. Assembler. Let's go out to this point, I guess. Same as the other one, line it up. Although if I decided I wanted to put another something in here, I would have to change that. This requires two things. That would be a later one if we did it. The only other one that I could do here would be the long inserters, but I did this backwards for that. Maybe I should have not put the inserters there. This is fine. We'll leave it alone. Leave it alone. It's fine. It works. Alright, hopefully it will work. This goes here. This goes there. And then we do a long inserter here. And we do a regular one here. And we set you up to be smelters. Okay, so now we have all of the 4 things we need to make for the 5 things we need to make for the thing. We need to hook all of these up now, though. Let's see. You are 8 inserters. You are multiple mining drills. How do I want to output these over to that? That's the next question. Ooh, that's going to be a delightful ramp for these belts. How do I want to output all these machines and things to the store, to the production terminal? Let's do this ridiculous belt thing first, just because it's going to be fun. But I think what I'm going to do for the outputting of these things to the production terminal is actually go under. Maybe go under the floor here. Because it's only a temporary thing. I could just spaghetti them over there. 2. This needs to go, those need to go, and then all 3 of these need to go. Under the floor seems like it'd be a pain, though, because of I have to build another floor, like to hang the belts from, otherwise they'll just drop down to the ground. So I don't know that I want to do that. I think what I just want to do is just spaghetti them over there. So let's take, first shot here is belt. Let's go here, and then we'll go, actually maybe we'll turn, maybe we'll turn right here. Can that work? No, you don't like that. Okay. Can we turn... Or will you not auto-ramp that? Maybe if I do the ramp first? We could do it that way. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, I kind of wish that you could make the belts stay where they're at. That's kind of an annoyance. Like the height they're at, like you could force them to the height. That would be really nice. Because then I'm just going to have this jumping all the way down to the ground. And then we also need to figure out how to get those into the production terminal. Well, let's just go out this way. We'll just do it anyway. It's fine. And that'll come back up here. And then we'll go, let's see, back this way somewhere. And then this way. I'm out of belts. Okay. Go here. Ironically, I'm out of belts when I'm running a belt. Okay. This will go here. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Q. Okay, and then we'll do this. Actually, what I think I'll do is I'll just put all this stuff on one belt. That should be fine. And then once the production terminal fills up with one of any particular item, then I can just switch them out later. We need 2,000 conveyor belts, so that's a good one to start with anyway. Inserters would be a next nice one to do, or processor units. Let's do processor units here. And then we can go this way, hopefully. You don't like to make those turns like that. What if I did it from this way? And then you went, yeah, that'll work. We R'd that, and then that goes there. Okay, and then I'm going to take these back down this way. Just bump them in here right like that. Maybe here. Like this. Somehow. And then this will go here. And we need 1,000 of those. And then this stuff here, I'll put all these onto the same belt for now. All of these go to there. We don't need either of these. That's good. Outserter here. Outserter here and here. And then that's just going to put inserters and red machines and what's the other color? Yellow machines onto the belts along with the process units, along with the belt. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Let's go stand over here by the production terminal and see that we get all of them in here. Yeah, you can't work fast enough either. Okay, we need fast here. I should have thought about that and done it. 6, please. Go. So, let's see. We're out of fuel here. Half that. Oh, crap. Half that, or the rest of that. What do you have for fuel in your inventory here? A bit. A bit. Half that. Yeah, so automating these for fuel will be a good thing to do sometime soon. How are you guys doing? You're still only using 2 of them. So let's take this out. Actually, I'll just take that all out. And then we'll see how this goes. It's going to take it a little bit of time to get all these things loaded in. Oh, I could just do 2 of these inserters. Duh. Let's try that instead. Another fast, please. Number 6. I'll do number 3 first. Here. Or heck, let's do 3 of them. Why wouldn't I do that? Somehow I didn't click it. There. And there. And we should see numbers ticking up and away. We are. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to monitor this off camera. And then in the next episode, we'll see what happens after we unlock Production Terminal Victor. Once those are all filled up. So thank you all for joining me. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.